Good morning. I'm Luna's up, wanting to hang with me and do some maths today. The others are still in bed. I just thought we'd go back to just some real basic stuff, just so we can go over again how you move numbers to different sides of the equation, different sides of the equals line. So if you imagine numbers actually kind of like sitting on a line, and this is 0, obviously going up from 0, you've got 1, 2, 3, all the way up, 4. And on the other sides, we go down into negatives, like -1, -2, -3. So for example, say that's your bank account at 0, you put in $1, $2, $3, $4, or maybe you spend too much money by accident and your account goes into overdraft, you're actually -1, -2, -$3. So we're a little bit lazy. So when we see the number 2, actually it's +2, but we just don't bother putting the plus in. We just assume that the numbers are positives, unless there's a negative in front of it, in which case it's a -2. Okay? So in the equation, say 2 plus 3 equals 5, it's actually like +2 plus 3 equals +5. Okay? Let's do negative. Cool. And so yesterday we talked about how we can move these numbers around. And we can move numbers to different parts of the equation, provided it still balances. So this is our original. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. It's the same as 3 plus 2 equals 5. Because these numbers are on the same side of the equal sign, we haven't needed to do anything to them. Okay? It stays as it is. But like we talked about in Stranger Things, like the equal sign is like you're moving into the upside down. So if you're moving a number from one side of the equation to the other, you're moving it into the upside down. You need to turn it around. Okay? So if I was going to move either the 5 to this side of the equals or the 3 or the 2 to the other side of the equals, you would need to turn it into a negative. So for example, if I wanted you to move 3 to the other side of the equation, you would take what over here is a +3, and because you're moving it over here, it's going to become a -3. So our new equation is 2 equals 5 minus 3. And you can check if you've done it right, because you just have to look at if both sides of the equation match. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. And while that seems a bit obvious, like I know you can just do it in your head without thinking about it, where this is important is where you come into algebra. So for example, if I said to you that 2 plus x is equal to 6. X is the unknown. X is what we want to find out. So we need to get x by itself. So in this equation, our 2 is actually a +2. Our x is a +x. And our 6 is a +6. To get x by itself, you need to move the 2 to the other side of the equation, okay? So we're going to move the 2 over here. Because we're moving it to the other side of the equal sign, the 2 is going to become a -2. So now we have x on its own equals 6 minus 2. X is equal to 4. And because we're going to check it, we go back to our original. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Bam, algebra.